Who am I and why should you even listen to me, right? I'm a 2012 batch. I am Calcutta graduate. I self-funded my education using education loan. So I understand what you guys are going through emotionally as well as the pressure of taking a loan, right? Post my IIM Calcutta, I've worked with top MNCs and top startups over last 12 years before founding peacefulloan.com. Uh, with Peaceful Loan, we've been able to help more than 347 students so far, securing 70 crore rupees of education loan with the optimal need uh, and lender matching. This has helped most of our students get the best education loan in the market for themselves. Now that you understand my background, here we are to demystify the education loan one step at a time, right? All of you who reach out to us keep asking us variety of questions, which has been the genesis and the reason why we've shot this video series explaining every single concept of education loan so that people who are not able to reach out to us are also able to learn from these videos. Of course, feel free to reach out to us using the link which is given in the description box, and you can schedule a one-on-one call with us and we can solve your problem. We are a Peaceful Loan is a one-stop shop for your study abroad education loan needs. Why go to 15 different banks and find out what's best for you when our able team can guide you to that, right? That's our purpose, and that's why this organization was founded by me. Now, let's deep dive into the current topic of the day. Our today's topic is right time to apply for an education loan for study abroad. So many students are being coming to us and stating that they don't want to start their education loan application as they're waiting for a dream university admit. And we think that it's very important that the students understand this information and assimilate this information so that we can help them have a very peaceful journey without any stress during this entire application process. Now let's try and understand a bunch of questions whose answer you need to come to the conclusion. One, time taken for an education loan approval. How much time does it even take? What's the purpose of education loan? Ideal timeline for education loan applications? And can I change my university later on once I've applied now and 2 months down the line I get my dream admit? Can I change my university on the loan application? Let me get into this right away and answer all these four questions for you. As we said, what is the time taken for education loan approval is an important parameter to consider when you're thinking about when should I apply for my education loan. If you're only looking at unsecured loans, though most of the banks will promise that we will turn this around in 7 days, 10 days, many other players in the industry would advertise saying it'll take only 3 working days. Most of the times that is a false promise. If you want to get an education loan which is from a good financial institution, you should keep 14 to 21 working days. Please note that it is working days, because most of you would be working or your parents would be working. You will have a tendency to include weekends in this, but that's not how banks function. Banks or financial institutions don't work over the weekends. You have to take that into account while making your loan application. If you're looking at unsecured loan, then anytime between February to August, depending on what is the purpose of your loan, you can apply and still be safe. Secured loans take 50 to 60 working days. So that means you need to give enough and more time. Earlier you apply, the better it is from the secured loans perspective. Because in security, if you're specifically keeping your residential property or plot of land or agricultural land or any other NA plots, government will give this work to a third party agency to evaluate your property's current net worth and then come back and let you know what the value of this property is, and against that what loan amount can they avail you. And hence we always suggest students to start as early as possible One of the things which many students ignore is, in case their loan gets rejected, you will have to start from day zero. We wish that nobody's loan get rejected, but there is a high possibility. We have seen that happen many a times. There's no point getting to know that towards the end of your journey and then running helter and skelter to get an education loan. That will always make you settle for a suboptimal education loan. So guys, don't procrastinate. Book your free consultation call with Peaceful Loan and start your education loan journey right away. This will ensure that you will be able to enjoy last 2-3 months with your family, with your friends before you depart for your masters abroad. Now the second part of the story is, what is the purpose of your education loan? Students going, for an example, students going to US for masters have multiple reasons why they apply for an education loan. If you're applying for an education loan to show proof of funds for your I-20, visa, education expense, all three, then you should apply in February, March to be safe. If you only need proof of funds for visa and education expense, that means in I-20 you've shown your income proof, fund proof, and you've already received your I-20, then you probably have breathing space till May. And if you need funds only for educational expense, visa, I-20, you don't need help of an education loan sanction letter, then you still have time until June. I'm sure these timelines are clear for students who are looking to go for masters in US. But work backwards from your visa or any other requirement timelines for you to get enough time to get the right education loan. And if you need any help, please reach out to our team. We'll be able to help you in your specific case, be it UK, Australia, New Zealand, any European countries, Canada, whatever be the case. We've done education loans for all sorts of countries. Please do reach out. We'll be able to help you with your specific case, giving you the right sort of timelines from your perspective. Now the next big question is the ideal timeline for an education loan. I always suggest everyone that as soon as you've received your first admit letter, you should start with your education loan application process. What does this do? This will definitely ensure that you have enough time on your hand to get the right education loan approved. Education loan approval from a financial institution's perspective is a true pronged approach. Prong 1 is which university are you going to? Prong 2 is your co-borrower's financial strength or your collateral strength. Right? This prong 2 takes a lot of time, and you can save that time, and your eligibility can be well established by the credit team of each of the financial institutions you are applying for. Now the immediate next question is, what if my dream university comes through later on? Hey, this is completely a scenario which we have seen multiple times over. Banks allow you to change the university anytime before your paid processing fee. It takes much lesser time to change the university versus starting the education loan process from that point of time. And hence my answer to this question of ideal timeline for education loan application will always be sooner the better. And if you have any questions, you want to understand which banks you should apply to, which NBFCs, which government banks, which private banks are best suited for you, click on the link given in the description box, book your one-on-one consultation call with our team, and we'll be able to guide you through this process. Now, why should you choose Peaceful Loan? I've heard everything. It sounds great, right? That must be the thought which is crossing your mind. Of course, as I said, we are free of cost. We do comparative analysis based on our understanding of more than 350 students' education loan. We love your privacy. We will never let spam calls come to you from a bunch of bankers. We are the industry experts in this. With our experience of 70 crore plus loan sanctions across 15 plus banks, we understand each bank's eligibility criteria of loan sanction very, very well. That allows us to save a lot of time and money for you guys. And of course, deep knowledge of the process and ability to leverage our relationship to get your loan sanction accelerated leads to a low turnaround time. What more do you want? Now, the only question that must be left with you is, how do I get in touch with this peaceful loan team? You can log into our website, use the link given below in the description box, call or WhatsApp us on this number, email us on the email ID given on your screen, or connect on the link in the YouTube video description. Please feel free to reach out to us. We will be more than happy to help you out.